Hello, today is Christmas event. Merry Christmas! Today I'm going to tell you about a Christmas movie named Home Alone. I think all persons, not all persons, medium of the world will know this movie because it's too famous. It's an old movie, but I think you will like, or you liked. The creator is John Hughes. Hug me, hug you. Fifth name is number one. The smart, or be smart, is Harry, and the second, a bit dumb, is Mar. The unluckiest thief is Mar. What's wrong? Kevin had been with his family in his house, but his family think that he was a helpless, idiotic boy. But Kevin, when it was delivered, his lovely cheese pizza, his big brother Buzz ate it all. He was too angry and made a big mess, hitting Buzz, and he fell off to a desk, and all those things that it was in a desk, it was a big mess. And his flying ticket to France was destroyed. The family, his mother didn't know that the ticket it was on the pizza, that it was dirty, and threw it to the bin. Kevin was in the floor 3 because her mother won't see him anymore in all the night. But Kevin said, "I won't see you in all of my life and all of my family." And Mom was very upset of him. In the next day, the clock was broken, and and they woke up the mother and father. "We slept, and we need to go to France." Whoa! When they prepared all their bath, they forgotten Kevin, and confused by other boy confused by a boy of his neighborhood. And then they went to the airport, and when by the plane, his mother said to her father, "Did you close the door?" Father, "Yes, I did." "Did you close the car, the basement door?" No. Why? I think something was in my house. Kevin! And when Kevin woke up, he called all the family, but no one was his family. And when he thought that he made his family disappear, "I made my family disappear." Oh, yeah. And he looked all the films that he wants because his family didn't let him see that film. When he see it was too scary that called Mom. But when Mom wanted to call Kevin, the electronic, I don't know what to say, but the the electricity was not used for his house because it was broken, the engine of his house, and the call didn't work. When she called the family, he was too scared. He thought it was a bandit, and he hid it in the mom and dad's bed. When the police went, he came out and said, "This is my house and I need to protect it." But when the really gangster, he ran and hid again. But when the gangster came the third time, he didn't hide. He turned on all the lights on the house, and the gangster said, the first gangster, Harry, no, the Mark, "Didn't you say that the McAllisters went to Paris?" I don't think so. Maybe it's the next day morning. Meanwhile, Kevin was preparing the traps. There are too many traps that I can't count. First, no. I'm going to count you a funniest thing. He wanted to have a lovely cheese pizza for him, and when the delivery man came, he put off the television and he came. Knock, knock. Oh, the television. Who is it? The pizza delivery man. Put that here and go out to my home, to my house. What about the money? What money? The money what you need to pay for the pizza, sir. Okay, how much I need to owe you? $11. Okay. Get that money and get out of my house, you idiot. Silly chap. Hey, I'm going to count 1 to 10, or I'm going to kill you with this ultra killer gun. 1, 2, 10. Papa. The end. And this is the funny thing that I saw in that movie. Okay. He used a fire blasting entrance. Look. Opening door. Opening. Fire blasting head. When he sees him. And he puts in his head into a snowman. And his hair all disappears totally. Total. An extremely hot door. Opening door. Oh, help me! So hot, and I just super burned that. I think it hurts so much. A tin falling stairs. Two unlucky gangsters going up the stairs. Two tins fell and the gangster fell off. And there were no arms. On accident trap. Crossbow smashed a person missed by a spider. Two unlucky gangsters going to a boy. One hit the boy and attacked and got his foot. But the boy saw the spider. He when the spider jumped to the other gangster's stomach, he had the crossbow and hit his stomach, missed by a spider, and there went one. A toy car stumped and falling over. Two unlucky gangsters working to catch a boy. The both stumped the toy cars and fell off to the floor. This is the story of the two unlucky gangsters. A TV killer that you see the delivery man do. I'll count 1 to 10. Falling entrance, if you enter, you fall off. Two unlucky gangsters walking in the entrance. One fell off and hit the other, and there were no one. A bird feeder launcher. Two unlucky gangsters walking to one unlucky gangster working to the basement. Then a machine activated and the feathers of the bird launched over his body and the face and his mouth. A toy gun hit the window. One unlucky gangster looking through the window. The boy hit with the toy gun and there won one. Because one gangster was hit and folded and one it was here next to the window, not fall. A hot iron falling rebel. One unlucky Marv walking to the basement. He activated a lamp and the iron fell to his face. It was too hot that his face was too ugly. A knife walking up. Two unlucky gangsters walking to the boy. One stumped the knife and there one because the one is already died. Yeah, this is the. But then the gangster catch Kevin, the boy. The boy was too scared, but the man that it was helping the boy went closer. Two unlucky gangsters wanted to kill the boy. One man went with a tool like a crossbow and hit those two. And there were 0. And then the police came and arrested the two gangsters. And the next day, Kevin alone in his house. Mom came, used uncountable money to meet Kevin. And when they met, they were so happy. But when the family came, they were so surprised. Mom said, "Why did you came? I was so worried of you." Oh, that's good. And that was the end. This is the end of my presentation. End of the presentation because I can